Chapter 52. Kate had no memory of her parents. They died when she was a couple of months old. She was told that her parents had starved to death trying to reach the top. Laud and her grandmother raised her. "My grandmother died last year," Kate said. "Just before she passed, she told me the truth about my parents' deaths. They did not die beneath. They made it to the top, but my grandfather tracked them down. He murdered them, and then took me back into the deep. I didn't believe her at first. She hated my grandfather. I thought she lied to spite him from beyond the grave. But I was wrong." Kate took 2 sheets of crumpled paper out of her pocket. She handed them to me and positioned her headlamp so I could read them. They were copies of 2 articles from the New York Post dated Christmas Day, years earlier. Headline: 2 dead in dumpster. The bodies of a man and woman were found in a dumpster outside Palada's Italian Grills yesterday. "I was shocked," said Terry, a homeless man who refused to give his last name. He discovered the bodies while picking through the garbage. "When I flipped open the lid, I didn't expect to find something like that. It was horrible, the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, and on Christmas Eve." The homeless man notified the police immediately. Detective Tia Munoz said the victims were in their late 20s or early 30s. Both had black hair and blue eyes. The bodies had no identification. She requested that anyone with information about their identities or the crime contact her or the NYPD. An anonymous donor has posted a reward of $2,500 for any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the perpetrator. Headline: Dumpster Death. There are still no leads in the tragic murder of a young man and woman found last week in the dumpster outside Palada's Italian Grill. Detective Tia Munoz, in charge of the investigation, said that the unidentified couple died from multiple gunshot wounds, adding that the woman had been nursing before she was murdered. "There's a child involved, so we might be dealing with a murder and kidnapping." Fingerprinting yielded no information about their identity. "Someone knows who these people are, or they have at least seen them and their child," Munoz said. The anonymous donor has increased the reward to $10,000. If you know anything about the victims or their child, please contact me at the Midtown South Precinct.